Yeah, we're live now on YouTube. Okay. Where is y'all? Cheers, Frog. Thank you. So I can't play music because I am streaming on YouTube and they're pretty rough and tough about that. Hold up. I'm gonna see if I'm live right now on YouTube. Am I live? Does it take a second? Well, it says I'm live, so we'll just leave it as is. I'm gonna take these headphones off though. But I need to see all the chats. A lot of people are saying they're getting rain today. I want some rain. Alright. So I'm actually waiting for a few ingredients to come be given to me. Maggie, thanks for coming in. I'm making shepherd's pie today. So I forgot a lot of things at the store yesterday. Yeah. So I need to get potatoes, and I need to get, it was potatoes, cheese. I was gonna make it without cheese, but I'm like, might as well get cheese since I have to get the potatoes. Happy Friday, y'all. And then also, rosemary. I forgot potatoes. It was so funny because I was writing up like everything I need, and I was like, oh, I don't have potatoes. But nobody's perfect. So I'm just gonna prep my other veggies though right now, and then the potatoes will be here soon. We're doing carrots and celery. Corn, peas, and onion, of course. I am making mini shepherd's pies. So I'm using a pound of beef, whereas I'm just gonna probably make, I'm thinking, 4 mini pies. So I don't need to prep that many veggies, but I will be making chicken soup again sometime soon. So we got some big, bulky carrots and celery. We are making a shepherd's pie. I'm actually triple streaming right now, so oops. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and Meet Me. So y'all, thanks for coming in. Oh my goodness, we're back. We're back. Kitchen Abyss did not die. Washing my goods. Washing my goods. Get the goods are good. Washing my goods. Triple streaming is, I couldn't get YouTube for a second, and then well, Pam, everything's fine and dandy. Just Just don't do something. Let me take y'all over here. So let's see. Okay. Could get all fancy with it, but I'm not gonna peel my carrots, should I? Pointless. But I will cut off the ends of my celery. I think I'm gonna keep this part of my celery. I don't know. I like this part. I like the leaves. And I might use it as garnish. Or chop it up real fine and then put it on the butter. There's gonna be a lot of butter involved today. This probably is super loud too. I'll try to be more quiet. But I don't think I got a chance. Work on being not chopping your ears off. Okay. And because they're mini pies, I'm gonna go ahead and get these cut up small. This one's kind of big still. But it might shrink a bit when I cook it. This might be too much celery already. But, you know, maybe we need these veggies. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna just cut them all up, I guess. Interesting noises. I need to record these. Less talking, more cutting. That's fine. Get my little bowl. They're mostly uniform. Not exactly, but they will cook down a bit. So. So I'm gonna cut these smaller so it's easier to work with. These might be for me. Cut the carrot in thirds and then cut the thirds into halves. So we have something easy to work with. We don't hurt ourselves. You can take your time with this. Maybe I should, actually. So your cuts are way more uniform than mine right now. But I'm just cutting the carrots. That's all I'm doing. They're kind of triangle shaped. What's up? Welcome in, y'all. And this really won't take too long to cook up. The only reason it goes in the oven is because if you want melted cheese, kind of get this crisp potato effect on your mashed potatoes when you put it in the oven as well. And I like that. I like that. Buddy, thank you. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope my YouTube's working because it's a little quiet over there, but all is well. Okay, this is really full. Getting ready for the weekend. Anyone have plans for their 3-day weekend? This is all the carrot I'm using right now. Carrot vibes. Weekend vibes. Don't really need this yet, actually. Okay. So I did a lot, like a 2-hour break to cook because I was kind of unsure. I don't know. Just in case I ran out of time or something messed up. We did have a hiccup today because I forgot potatoes for the recipe, which is key. So, you know, it's these moments where I'm able to learn to remember things. What? But we're gonna have these ingredients very soon. Chop up some potatoes, put them in the water, boil them, peel and chop potatoes. And then I'm going to use this trendy technique, or whatchamacallit, where they use a fine mesh strainer to press the potatoes through, giving it a consistency that is a bit more like whipped, almost like whipped potato. Oh my goodness, Marcel, long time no see. I returned to the land of Twitch, where I do not yonder. Triple streaming right now. Twitch, Meet Me, YouTube. Just eating carrots. I forgot the potatoes. Shout out my partner, getting me potatoes, rosemary, and half and half. Oh wait, I could cut an onion right now. Need an onion and garlic, guys. Okay. I didn't forget. Taco wrapping? Are you talking about burrito making? chili yesterday. I think I'm gonna use the whole onion. Yeah, I gotta incorporate meat me into the plots. Can't forget my roots. My roots. It was a year ago? No, it wasn't. I haven't streamed on here in like 5 months. I'm kind of doing a chunky onion. And like a rainbow right here against the layers. And then bam! We got some diced onions. A lot of diced onion. I'm not gonna mess around today, okay? If you don't like onion, you're gonna have to leave because I'm using a whole half onion. You're gonna have to like onion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these ones are not cut that great, but it's fine. Take my time. If I had some wine, I'd say drink some wine. There's a lot of onion. There's a lot of onion. Okay. Put another bowl for that or something. I'll use this. Onion time. Get a lot of onion. My onions are so badly cut. Everything is pretty badly cut. But the history of shepherd's pie, I feel like I should add more respect on the name because it's I think shepherd. Well, I know shepherd is like differentiated from a cottage pie. Cottage pie, beef. Shepherd's pie, lamb. But because, don't come at me, but in the States, they call cottage pies shepherd's pies because it's more of like a UK, British, North UK, North, right there. Okay, right there. It's right there. And so the cottage pie, because this is where you guys can correct me. Cottage pie was, because beef was more accessible, where lamb was less accessible. So cottage is more of like a term that is been created to tell. Actually, you know, I need to do more research. I need a professional in here. I need the shepherd and the people in the cottage here to explain to me. I'm sure this is like in 1700 or something. The Lord is my shepherd. But, okay. Google said Americans call these pies shepherd's pies, even though they do not have lamb. It is very American for me, as an American, to call this pie shepherd's pie, even though I am not using lamb. Because I am not using lamb today. So I just want to say that, clarify. Okay? It's American shepherd's pie. Beef. Okay? Terrible. I should have just said cottage pie. But I put a whole schedule out that said shepherd's pie. And then I was informed of the facts, of the truth. Okay? It's fine. very soon here. We're gonna have the goods. I'm gonna do about 3 loaves of garlic. 3 loaves. 3 cloves of garlic. Yeah, but if you guys are all new here, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, whatever has possessed me to be online. You're welcome to join. This weekend we have some plans to play video games. And we're doing a couple of challenges. We're going to be doing a rare snacks challenge where I'm trying rare snacks. Ooh! Things are popping in. Have fun. Happy Friday. Heck yeah. Doot 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 doot. Oh my goodness. I'm taking my sweet time. Don't mind me. I allotted 2 hours to make this. And it should only take like an hour max. Probably. Maybe an hour and a half. Depending on how much you take your time. Ooh. Love that, punk. Long time no see. I'm making a shepherd's pie, aka a cottage pie. Talking about what we got planned for the weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for a lot of people. Hopefully everyone could relax, have some fun, get some things done. Traditionally, sorry, it's probably really loud. I'm gonna navigate this microphone setup. But traditionally, shepherd's pie is made with lamb. Today, I will not be using lamb. I will be using beef. Oops. So, jam. Good stuff, good stuff. This might be a lot of garlic, but I'm feeling it. Oh man. This is loud for me too. It's like something about the wood, the metal, I don't know. Farmer's pie. Yeah. So, this is British food. I think their food is interesting. Sort of. I don't know, there's a lot of things I haven't tried. I was thinking about making fish and chips sometime. Ooh! Andrea, hello! With this knife, it is flat on the side that doesn't have the blade, so it gives it a good squish before I mince it, which makes it easier. One of my old chefs taught me. Some people do notice, actually. It's funny. When I'm cooking, they're like, you're using the wrong side, but it's very rare when someone notices and asks. Okay, yeah, I was worried that it was gonna be too loud. So when I did my sound check earlier, I was like, whoa, this is loud. I'm gonna hurt everyone's ears. Yes. Definitely has helped me. Get a little container for this. Yeah, I'm taking my sweet time right now. I made a silly mistake and forgot potatoes yesterday at the store. I forgot a lot of things at the store yesterday. Kind of like I forgot something, I'm gonna go get it, and then because I forgot, I wasn't prepared. Hello? Hello? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, he brought me the potatoes. My hero. Food will be ready in like 40 minutes. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you about these cats. You didn't need it? Oh. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Now I'm gonna get these potatoes boiling. There's a trick for these potatoes where I can boil it with the skins off and then they just peel off or something, but I've never tried it. Oh my goodness. Don't leave alphabet soup on the stove because it could spell disaster. See what you did there. Put my scrap bucket over there. But I'm gonna peel these, and once again, I'm taking my sweet time. And be careful because they're small. And I don't want to hurt myself today. Yeah, this weekend we have a whole gaming agenda. I'm probably going to play some games after dinner too. Spent this week working on some projects. Trying to finish a painting. Goth Rachel Ray is crazy. This is more of probably an ASMR stream than informational. For my stock, though, for the gravy that's involved with the meat, I'm actually going to be using chicken stock I made earlier this week. It's just going to be what we use. I'm trying to not be scared of using other animal products with different. I mean, it's pretty, you don't really think about it till you think about it. But I don't know why. Like yesterday I made chili and I used chicken stock, beef, pork, and I was like, whoa, this is interesting. This is cool. This is cool, man. Let's try it again. Like, I love pork and shrimp together. To me, that's just like umami, blow me away. I could eat this all day. And it probably won't be good for me. But yeah, if I was using lamb, which I'm not, I made a disclaimer earlier, we are not using lamb in this shepherd's pie. In which case it would be called a cottage pie. But I did not make the change to my schedule. I advertised a shepherd's pie, but now it's an infomercial on why it isn't a shepherd's pie.
Are those good potatoes?
They look good to me.
They're like the same price as the russet ones, so I was like, I'll just get the golds. It'll be easier for you to peel.
I think they're less starchy too.
Yeah.
Or more finer starch. Not less.
It's beautiful, but.
Thank you. I'm wearing a dress I never wear.
Oh, yeah.
So, I usually wear this as a skirt, but it's meant as a dress. And it's been pretty hot lately. Oh man. What's up, Kinlo? How could you compare me to Rachel Ray? Did you see her pozole? I think she was misled. Y'all please correct me if I ever dare to jump on live TV and make that, something like that, and offend a whole culture. I'm probably offending the Brits right now because I'm calling it a shepherd's pie when it's not. But they could get over that.
She's a friend in the group.
The internet said it's an American thing to call it a shepherd's pie anyways. So. But please send help. And I was brainstorming with some viewers the other day on cooking ideas and recipes. And someone suggested, Eric, shout out Eric, he suggested that I get a globe and spin it around a few times, put my finger on the globe, and make a food from where it marks where we land. And I think that's pretty cool. I wonder how many times I'll have to spin it so I don't end up in the ocean. But maybe every time I go in the ocean I'll make seafood. I don't know. Probably not. So there's that. I have my little brainstorm worksheet somewhere around here. People want me to make soup for the fall. We're being requested to make soup. Ooh, egg rolls would be very cool. Dumplings. I've only really made like wontons before. Would love to know how to make like shumai or hagao. car gal. But I think I need like an easier dumpling to make. Start off. And get back in the groove with a wonton. Feel out the wonton. Alright, this is my last potato. Again, I'm taking my time. As much as I want to say I'm a professional, I'm not. I get distracted. I cut myself the other day. It happens. So I'm gonna take my time. Ah! I'm fine. I'm fine. Steamed dumplings. I have been looking into a steamer recently. I'm sure I could get an attachment for my pots. And that would be because they make like these 9-in-1 now. 9-in-1 steamer, air fryer, pressure cooker, baking oven. I don't even dehydrator. I think it's quite the investment that is worth the research. Maybe I'm just being stubborn because I could just get an attachment for my little pot.
Can I trouble you for a cup and juice?
Juice. Which juice would you require?
The red. The red 40, please.
Huh? Organic strawberry lemonade. Don't drink it all. The Biss is back. Punk! Oh man. We cut our potatoes. I got a mess. I'm gonna step away from this mess for a sec. Clean it up. All of the prep is mostly done. A lot of this meal is just prep. And then finishing it off in the oven. There's no baking. Technically. No serious baking. I almost wanted to make this extra special and do an air fryer edition because I don't like turning my oven on in the summer. But I said something and I stuck to it. I'm making mini ones in my little pie cupcake tin. Which is a vibe. So we're gonna keep the vibe. Potato. Potato time. It's potato time. It's potato time. Alright. I'm gonna cut these in some uniform. You're not in uniform. Oh, stuck. And cut them in halves and then quarters. They will cook a little faster because my meat and veggies most likely are going to cook pretty fast. The only thing that will not cook as fast is my carrots. This might have been too many potatoes, but I'd rather be over than under. On the potatoes, that's one of the key parts of a shepherd's pie. Mustn't forget the potatoes. Whoop whoop. Kilo, long time no see. Let's see. Can't tell which ones I've cut and which ones I haven't. Must lock in, chat. Time to lock in. But yeah, this weekend, I keep getting on and off about it, but I will just be home, enjoying the weekend. I hope everyone can enjoy their 3-day if they get it. got my water over here waiting for my potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of salt to the water once I get it on the stove. And then we'll go ahead and get started in my other pan by cooking these carrots because they're gonna take the longest. Just a little bit of salt. And we have another stainless steel pan over here. I kind of can't see. There you go. Turn it on, get it hot. Get it hot. Thank you, Poncho. Potatoes. What is my name? Chat calls me Abyss. Or Dimensional. Or Dimmy. Dimbus. Dimbus just rolls off the tongue. Not a bev in the kitchen. I'm out of bed. I require bed. Got a little pat of butter here. This is what I'm going to start with. I have to go outside and grab another stick. So, I'm actually omitting the corn.
No corn?
No corn. I don't want it. We're veggie stacked as is.
Chef's choice, bro.
Exactly. I'm giving extra meat. What's up, Strange? Butter's melting. Alright. Celery. I've actually never put celery in a shepherd's pie, but I was reading that some people do. So I did it. Why not? Alright, so I got this on a medium high. Just gonna keep an eye on them. Let them soften up a bit. Then I'll go ahead and add garlic and onion. But I did mention I'm omitting the corn, but because you do not see peas here right now, typically you're going to wait towards the end to add the pea. You want to preserve the brightness of the pea. Peas cook very quick. So the time in which all your veggies cook is pretty important. And honestly, I wouldn't have put the celery in there at the same time with the carrots, but I ended up putting them in the same little container, so the celery will manage. Its fibrous buttes will guide us to shepherdry. It's fine. Things fine. But we're gonna get into seasoning the meat very soon. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. There's a saying that if you get your beef, specifically only with beef, okay, this is the only where I've heard it get used, but if you let your beef get to room temperature, it has a different experience than if you cooked it cold, and that it is the better experience to allow it to get to room temperature. But I usually do that with my steaks, not so much my ground beef, but I'm gonna apply it today to my ground beef. Because I want the better experience. What was the first thing I ever cooked? Probably the top ramen. First time I turned on the stove. First thing I tried to master was an omelet, though. I made a lot of bad omelets in my life. But I love them, because I've learned. Alright, so my guess is I will be making six mini pies. My only thoughts are, how are they all going to come out? Do it to preheat the oven, and I forgot to empty it earlier because, of course, I have some other options. Kind of thinking about another option. This might be a good option. Alright, these are doing their thing, very much so. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in that chicken broth I said I was gonna use for the gravy. I'm gonna do that now. Just a little, just enough to cover them. A lot of it's gonna evaporate, but it's gonna give it the chicken depth that could provide what I'm looking for. I got a pot and a pot going right now. Potatoes. These are my veggies. Now, traditionally, I'm assuming this is made by, at the discretion of who is making it. Maybe they cook the meat first. Some people drain their meat after they cook their beef. I don't. And that's the best thing about cooking. You can do whatever you want. Most of the time we try not to offend people. But this is the shepherd's pie. It's fine. It's fine. Welcome in, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty. I'm gonna throw these onions in. Diced onion. Oh my goodness. Who cut these onions? Okay. My little one's in here. Yes? Shepherd's pie. I've made a shepherd's pie twice in my life, and So we're on the experimentation of shepherd's pie. I'm not doing mini shepherd's pie anymore though. I changed my mind. I'm making a whole sheet, a whole square sheet. Why am I just have an obsession with making things miniature in the kitchen. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it comes from just my restaurant experiences. Everything's freaking, you know, consumer size, small. Sometimes. I will not lie about my obsession on making mini food, but I must refrain from doing it to all my meals. I made mini meatloafs once. That was pretty cool. I could dig that. Like a hamburger patty? No, not like a hamburger patty. It was a mini meatloaf. You. You should not be in my kitchen. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and add more of this stock. I'm gonna put half of my minced garlic in here, and the other half I'm gonna cook with my meat. I should have done that with the onions too, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Move these in the back. Put them on medium low or low. Keep this pan hot. It's for my potatoes when they're done. Right, one more pan. So we're letting it get hot, but this is where we're gonna get into our seasonings. Today we're going pretty simple here. We have salt, pepper. I am gonna add some nutmeg, granulated garlic, and onion powder. And I'm on the fence about cardamom right now. I don't think it's traditional, but I want to switch it up. I want to do something, and you really just need like the slightest amount. So it's a vibe. Alright, these are mostly sweating over here because they're on a low. My potatoes are getting to where I want them. Enjoying the nice little bath. So I got a pound of ground beef. Beep, 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 beep. Peppa! Peppa! We'll just do a little bit of this for now. And then we'll do it to taste. Salt. not in the recipe, but I put a little bit of cayenne. Just enough. Alright, I'm adding my veggie mix to this pan. Let them simmer together. Simmer. Simmer down. And then in that back pot that I just emptied my veggies from, I'm gonna go ahead. Hey! What is your deal? You need to get out of my kitchen. Am I cooking that shepherd?
That's crazy.
Alright, my potatoes are boiling. Wondering if I'm gonna use cornstarch or flour. Probably cornstarch. Cornstarch might be more common. I said I was omitting corn, but I didn't. Most gravies you'll use like flour, but I'm switching it up. Right, and this is gonna give it that gravy-like, thick type of meat and veggies. Potatoes. Starch. Starch it up. Get out. Yeah, you better run, mister. Alright, so we're gonna taste it. See if it needs anything else. I don't know. What happened to my stream? Oh my gosh, my cat just stepped on everything. Hopefully everything's still going. Well, you need to get out of here. Looks like everything's fine. Can't find my YouTube though. There we go. Alright, definitely needs more salt. So we gotta add the rest of this garlic.
So it's going in now.
Lost my tasting spoon. My secret ingredient. DM me if you want to know. So these carrots really bring out its sweetness. Now you add the balance with salt. It's pretty much there. Alright, a little more nutmeg. You need to get out of my kitchen, mister. And I put a little bit more onion powder. This can go ahead and just sit to the side because it is done. Let's check on these potatoes. They're boiling, but they still need more time. Which is fine. We're gonna take our time. We do have to preheat this oven. I'm gonna do it probably like 350. Cause I don't want, I would do 300, but I don't know. It's going. It's going down. I'm gonna prep some rosemary. Probably another clove of garlic. For my mashed potatoes. 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 We're using rosemary.
Because I like it. Like it a lot.
Break these membranes up with my hands. Give them a little squish. Bring out those flavors. I am making a shepherd's pie right now. Finally give this a chop. Very fine. This is going in my potatoes. So I even need more. other butter I was telling y'all about. Grab it from outside. Be right back. And we're gonna get some of it melted for our mashed potatoes. Smashed or mashed, bro? I say mashed. It's Monster Mash, not Monster Smash. Insanity! I'm just gonna go ahead and get the rosemary, mince it, chop it all small with my garlic, get that incorporated. This is gonna go right in my butter. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna go get the butter. Oh gosh, take fit right now. No, this is butter, dude. You can't have butter. No, no butter for you. No. No. I'm gonna give you garlic, bro. Kidding, you probably can't do that. Probably can't do that to a cat. I wonder what he would react if he smelt garlic, though. No! You're not allowed up here. Okay. Throw this in the microwave for a second.
Microwave. Wow.
I don't want to just throw these in the food processor and mash them. So rosemary or thyme, I would say, would be good. Good stuff. Good stuff. I put my whole food processor away though earlier because I didn't think I was gonna use it.
But I'm probably really gonna bring it out.
Alright, so while this was finished boiling, oven's almost done preheating. I'm gonna go ahead get this over here. And this is non-stick, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this buttery garlic rosemary. Just brush it in on the bottom. Kind of unnecessary, but I'm doing it. I pulled up the little brush. Got it. There we go. And then, so this is where the real work comes in. Bottom layer, meat. Meat pie. The shepherd has brought us here. This moment. Make a level layer. Real good stuff here. Real good stuff. I'm draining my potatoes. They got the drain. Put these up here. Oven's ready. Get my potatoes up in here. Throw the water. Ah! Okay. Big smash, big mash. I'm gonna put most of this butter in, but I'm keeping a little just to brush on top. If you need more butter, get more butter. But I'm gonna put a little bit half and half. To add as we go, so let's see how this goes. I was gonna do like a fine mesh strainer mashed potato thing, but changed my mind. I'm gonna take my time once again. Hi Tuesday, thank you. Because these are the gold potatoes, I feel like they're easier to smash. I don't know. And I don't know, how do you guys like your potatoes? Do you like them super fine, or do you like them more thick, like chunky? I'm gonna need a little more milks. Well, actually I'm using half and half. Chunky potato. Why not? I do like mine more chunky too. Like in a potato salad, or like any salad. Well, I guess potato salad really. They don't really cook potato in mac. Gotta be some chunks, man. Depends on the day. I don't really have a potato masher. I use a whisk. Alright. So they're pretty like creamy, right? Kinda thick. We do a taste. I didn't put any salt. So very creamy though. Those yellow potatoes. Yellow potatoes. Where's my pep? A bit of pep. I might need more butter. But we'll see. This bowl is hot. My potato! Stuck in here. I'm gonna get it, bro. I swear. Bear with me. Yas. Alright, potato time. Put these bad boys right on top of your meat that you made. There's too much potato left behind. Alright, same thing. Oh man. I'm gonna be gentle pushing this around. Ideally, you want to get it to like all the edges. Get it pretty flat. Barely enough potatoes, so better than less. Bam! And then, I save this garlic, butter, rosemary, herb goodness. I'm gonna just put it all on top right here. Insanity! Bussin', as they may say. And then the last ingredient is optional. But as we are bestowed and blessed, I have some cheddar cheese here. So we're gonna go ahead, get this on. Now everything is already cooked. All I'm doing right now is melting cheese and getting it warm, right? So about 5-10 minutes, we'll have a pie, a shepherd's pie. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Can you see the contrast is way too high. Not the contrast, the ISO. Whatever. It's going in. Awesome. Dinner will be ready very soon. I appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out. I'm gonna clean up my mess real quick because it's gonna be in there not too long. Just enough time to get that cheese melted and the tops of my potatoes a little crisp. A little crisp! And honestly, what took me, what time was it? Yeah, it was about an hour and a half that it took me, and I took my time. So about an hour. You could do it in 45 minutes, this whole meal. Just real quick stuff. Real quick stuff, man. Thank you. Get our plates ready for plating. I'm so excited and hungry. I hope I don't. I hope I don't know. I hope I do know. We got two different plates here. Oh my goodness. Smells awesome. Kinda want a soup spoon, but we'll do regular spoons. My favorite spoon is a soup spoon. Ah! This also seems like the more ideal tool for our pie Hi. Hi. But yeah. I gotta turn this oven on off as soon as it's done too. I don't want to open it. Okay, I'm going to the restroom. As I am going, it should be done when I get back. Take your apron off when you go to the restroom. Freaks. Alright, I'm not putting the apron back on because it's time to eat. Ah. You missed the whole process, but that's okay. Because you weren't meant to see it. I guess. I'm looking for something. I'm just gonna have to zoom in. Okay. It's done. Because I said so. I can actually let it go longer. I'm gonna leave it in there, but I turned off the oven because it's hot, so. I'm gonna fix my hair. I never fixed it. It's just looking like a bird's nest this whole time. I meant to like do a better bun. Right. We've made 100 pies. Quality is insane on here. Insanity. The 4K is insane. You know what? I'm pulling it out. I'm only leaving it in there because I want like a crusty top. But I think I'm just gonna take the torch to my cheese. And no one can stop me. I want to be careful not to get too close like creme brulee. You will burn it. We're just toasting. Man. Feels like creme brulee in here. They probably didn't have blowtorches back in the day, but it's innovative. We're innovating, okay? We're bringing some pizzazz to the pie. Paisat. Okay? Paisu. Paisaza. Hey, baby. Alright, so it's time. It's not zoomed in enough to my liking. And that's as good as we got, I guess. Alright. Tie it up. None for you, dude. Okay. First off, this isn't meant to be some extravagant meal. This is meant for the commoners. Feels very common in here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It is a little hot, but I don't mind. I actually wouldn't want it any other way. You know what I forgot? I forgot the peas, guys. Throw it away. Throw it away. I'm done. Okay. Let me forget the peas. Yes. If you want a pie to make you feel humble, it's this pie. Okay? Very humble. Very, very sufficient. And for you, my dear, would you care for... You didn't get any! Move. Move your butt. Alright guys, I'm gonna eat the rest of this when I get back. And I must feed the beast. My favorite beast.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I really forgot the peas.
Yeah. I forgot the peas.
Okay, I'm sure it's delicious. I like the way it seasons. It's really good.
I'm glad. I made a whole big one.
You got 30 minutes, bud. You got 30 minutes. Can you hand me this food? Come on.
Manic cat.
Come on.
Well, that was awesome, guys. I'm gonna hop off here. Stay tuned. Check out my Instagram. You'll have the full schedule for the weeks on there, along with some polls if you guys want to participate in our voting for whatever the heck it is. You know, giving the people the chance to voice themselves. But I'm gonna do some laundry, finish up some laundry, and then probably get back online, play some games later. Happy Friday. I made a shepherd's pie. Now I'm sweaty and I want to get out of the kitchen. But I will talk to y'all later. Oh yeah. Where is my mouse? Where is